Social Capital's Chamath Palihapitiya said shares of Tesla, which just rallied sevenfold in 2020, will carry strong momentum forward on the heels of a massive transformation towards clean energy. Billionaire investor Chamath Palihapitiya predicted Tesla stock will double and Bitcoin will soar fivefold in a recent interview. Here is why you should never sell Tesla stock. If you're a subscriber, well, welcome back to Investing Few. But if you're new to this channel and you want to enjoy more of our engaging content, make sure to click that subscribe button and use that trigger finger by smashing the like button. Now, let's get into it. When a billionaire makes a statement about his position regarding another billionaire's company, it can be prudent to listen if you'd like to fatten your own wallet. In a CNBC interview, billionaire Chamath Palihapitiya spoke openly about Tesla and SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk, who was recently recognized as the richest person in the world. The billionaire investor dished out the advice on CNBC's halftime show, saying he could not understand why people are so focused on selling things that work. Palihapitiya described Tesla CEO Elon Musk as a guy who has consistently been one of the most important entrepreneurs in the world. He urged investors to get behind Musk, Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon.com Inc., and Anthony Noto, the CEO of SoFi. You get behind these people who have an incredibly strong character, who know what they're doing, who aren't going to bend to short-term profits, and are just going to drive the train for 10 or 20 years and make the world a better place, said Palihapitiya. The former Facebook Inc. executive pointed to fellow venture capitalist Bill Gurley of Benchmark, who has a great phrase: "When the music's on, you gotta dance." So these guys are dancing, and they're in rhythm, they're in flow. Let them do their thing. Get behind them. Don't sell a share, just let them create value, advised Palihapitiya. Why does it matter? Palihapitiya repeated his thesis that Tesla is a disruptive company whose primary value is about deregulating energy and is not just an automaker. The investment guru made a fairly large investment in Tesla in 2016 and has said that Tesla would become a trillion-dollar company on the scale of Apple Inc. Even with Tesla stock down nearly 9 points at close on Thursday, Musk retains a net worth of $182.9 billion. His counterpart, Amazon and Blue Origin founder and CEO Jeff Bezos, is down to $182.8 billion, thanks to Amazon shares taking a 1.2% hit. Palihapitiya's opinion on Tesla stock? Don't sell a share. He added that he believes the stock will double or triple in value. What Palihapitiya finds most enticing, he revealed in an interview, is that Tesla is a distributed energy company before it is a car manufacturer, a sentiment Musk has previously shared. People think of Tesla as an electric car company, but the whole purpose of Tesla was to accelerate the advent of sustainable energy, Musk stated during the 2016 unveiling of the Tesla solar roof. In the CNBC interview, Palihapitiya said they are figuring out how to harness energy, how to store it, and then how to use it in a way which allows humans to be productive. He finds it appropriate that Musk, with his eye on sustainability, took the role of richest person on Earth. The world's richest person should be somebody that's fixing and figuring out climate change, Palihapitiya said. Many investors who spoke with Go banking rates also agreed with Palihapitiya's hold position on the EV and energy stock. Even some Musk fans in the Twitter community decided to take some profits from their windfall of rising Tesla stock. "I sold 10% of my position at $700 and it paid for a renovation on our house," said one Tesla shareholder. Several plan to cash out their shares or already did to invest in the EV technology itself. Using Tesla stock to buy a Tesla could be perceived as a long-term investment in the future and living more sustainably by driving an electric vehicle. If you plan to pull profits to invest them back into a company's products, timing the market is critical to make the most of your investment. Here are some of Palihapitiya's quotes from the interview. "The big disruption that's coming is to power utilities. There are trillions of dollars of bonds, of capital expenditure, of value sitting inside the energy generation infrastructure of the world that is gonna go upside down. When that goes pear-shaped, Tesla will double and triple again, arguing that Tesla is a clean energy company that will eventually capture a chunk of the fossil fuels industry's value. I don't understand why people are so focused on selling things that work. You're paid to stay with the people who know what they're doing, and this is a guy who has consistently been one of the most important entrepreneurs in the world, so why bet against him? It's the same thing with Bezos. Why bet against him? You get behind these people who have incredibly strong character, who know what they're doing, who aren't going to bend to short-term profits, and who are just going to drive the train for 10 or 20 years and make the world a better place," explaining why he doesn't plan to sell any Tesla shares. It's rocket fuel for assets, whether those are housing markets or whether those are capital purchases like cars or vacations, or stocks in this case if we're still under a lockdown. These things are just going to go to the moon for a while, and so you just have to be along. Everybody who's trying to understand why you shouldn't be long, I think, is going to regret it for at least the next 18 to 24 months, arguing that shrinking consumer credit card debts, ballooning savings, and a record amount of funds in money markets will drive the markets higher. Building products, cars, energy systems, batteries, retail infrastructure, robots, transforming financial services to be fair for everybody. That's not trading derivatives and playing gotcha. That was not real value. Those people were just shuffling shells around. This time it is different because people are making tangible things you can touch and feel, explaining why the current market boom won't lead to a repeat of the 2008 financial crisis. Can you play the clip in 2012 and 2013 when it was $200 and everybody was laughing at me on CNBC every time I would talk about Bitcoin? Where is it going? It's probably going to $100,000, then $150,000, then $200,000. Palihapitiya didn't specify a time frame, saying it could take 5 or 10 years for Bitcoin to reach those prices. We really do need to have some kind of insurance we can keep under our pillow that gives us some access to uncorrelated hedge. It's going to eventually transition to something much more important, but for right now, the fabric of society is frayed until we figure out how to make it better. It's time to just have a little schmuck insurance on the side, suggesting that events such as the siege on the Capitol have sapped faith in leaders and institutions, fueling demand for Bitcoin. We optimize for short-term profitability at the sake of our democracy. What we left in tatters was any sense that there was any sort of moral or ethical imperative that would govern decision-making at that company. And so that saddens me for the people that work there. Sharing his feeling as an ex-Facebook employee on the social network's role in spreading the disinformation that led to protesters storming the Capitol. There are people inside of that company who are building these things that are amplifying the lobotomization, the intellectual cornering of people so that they cannot learn what's truly happening, so that their worst fears and their worst concerns are amplified. We need to do a better job of understanding that that diet is unhealthy. Now that you can sell cigarettes that cause cancer, there need to be labels. They need to be put behind the counter. They need to be far away from children's reach, arguing that Facebook should be legally treated as a publisher and face tougher regulations. It amplifies echo chambers on purpose and by design. If you're somebody who, for whatever reason, feels disenfranchised, you can find a corner of the internet where you can amplify your worst fears. And unfortunately, 90% of that activity now happens inside of Facebook. We just have to have a real come to Jesus in this country about what's truly important. What do you think about these statements? Let us know in the comments section below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we can continue giving you the best content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.